The NES clone console, new version versus the Super Nintendo version. Welcome to the Wicked Gamer and Collector. Welcome back to a new video. And in today's versus mode, and it's a little bit of a chit chat, we are going to talk about the classic 8-bit systems from China. I did a review about a lot of these systems. These are the brand new versions from China. So yes, they still keep releasing. I think it's now around 2 years from the first day I've made a review about these cloned fake bootleg NES 8-bit systems. And it is unbelievable, they still making them. We're going to do a little bit of a side-by-side comparison. What are the differences? And what are we even going to get? So yeah, unboxing time. So if you take a close look at the system itself, or the systems, they're both very cheaply made knockoff systems. This one still got a little bit of that NES classic style to it, with this model, this black stripe. But they swapped it all out. The first generation were really a one-on-one knockoff, or just a big knockoff of the original NES. But the Super Nintendo version still looks a lot like a Super Nintendo version. There's a little bit of an, let's say a fat model, because if you compare it with the original one, it's a little bit different, I can tell you already. Both systems, and this is a little bit of a big bummer, they still have AV out. So, I was thinking, maybe the new version that have wireless controllers, maybe have an HDMI output, but no, they still are choosing for the cheap AV out version. So let me know what you think of this. Are you still waiting for AV out function, or do you use an original one, or maybe you have a fake one? Do you use it on an old school CRT? Let me know, I'd really love to know. Alright, let's take a close look at the controller. I must say, if you look at all the other versions, the older versions, they did some improvements. Let's talk about the NES version first. They still got a quality touch to it. I must say, I really love the D-pad. Check out the full review if you want to know how this thing is even working. But then overall, not bad at all. Not bad at all. And it's wireless. It even got a built-in battery. So that is really awesome. The same goes for the Super NES or the Super Nintendo controller. If you go to wireless with built-in battery, on and off switch. But, very horrible clickish controller. So, not the best I've heard, I have seen. So that is more a little bit about the controllers. So if you take a close look at both of the boxes, they seem to have a basic box for this system. The measurements of the box are exactly the same, but if you look at the classic 8-bit here at the side, it's the same. They did some swap, they're switching out. It's not on the same position like this one. But the funny thing is, both of the systems have this 557 built-in games, but it's serious bullshit, because on the NES version let's say there is more than a little bit of 300 games on it, and this one, no, not even 500 games. So that's a little bit of a bummer. Yep. And if you look at the back of the box, they did some changes. For example, they still use the same picture of Contra and Adventure Island. They are the same things, but they put it on there. They did have extra effort to put it on another position of the box. So they're not one-on-one exactly the same if it comes to the layout itself. Right, first we're going to check out the NES clone from this year, 2019. They are using pretty damn basic menu. That got that, let's say, that weird song going on, but then overall, same story like all the older versions, a pretty damn basic list, and a lot of crappy games. So let's take a close look at the Super Nintendo version. Is this one better? So what you can see here is that the Super Nintendo version is a little bit better. Keep in mind, also 8-bit games, but they did some category, or they did an attempt of categorizing the games, because I can tell you it's a one big mess. Games all in the wrong categorized menus, and overall, no, very horrible, and a lot of crappy games. Both of the systems got an AV out, so this means they just got this composite signal. And I can tell you already, this one is in capture from one of the systems. It doesn't matter what system, because the TV output signal is the same way, and we're having the same result. So a lot of homebrew games, a lot of crappy games. So yeah, a lot of games that are glitching out like this one. So that concludes a little bit of this video of this side-by-side comparison of the two systems. So the outside, of course, is different, a little difference between the boxes. Both get wireless controllers, but the emulation of both systems are not the best. The funny thing is, the Super NES version has way better games. Still has a lot of crappy shit, but this one is way better. But yeah, there's more like a deceiving. I have read in my previous comments, a lot of people purchased this thing, yeah, it's looking like a Super NES, thinking, yeah, I'm going to get 16-bit games. So yeah, they're putting it on the box, but still it's a little bit of deceiving if you ask me. And overall, yeah, I think it's not the best thing I have ever seen. My second review of the mini classic from Cool Baby 6-on-1 was one of the best systems out there, and it still is from this point. So yeah, this is what we're going to get, people. I have made some extended reviews. Check them out if you want to have some more information about the systems. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the little bell, and become one of the Wicked family. More gameplay, check the gaming channel, and thank you for watching again, and see you next time. Bye bye.
And if it's naughty, it's going to get whipped by the naughty whip. Naughty. Naughty.